Hello, welcome back to Boardgames with Niramas and the second and final part of Gaia Project Runthrough. And so let's get going. And I've taken a break, so I had something to eat and so on. So I think my brain is a bit more fresh now, and I can figure this out because it's a quite heavy game to talk about, explain things, and play at the same time. But let's get going. I did forget something though from the first part. I noticed when I built this sanctuary, that was also in this computer chip area, which meant that I would get that bonus right away. So I'll take it now, which means I can take one of these tiles, and whatever I take I will move on the tracks as well. So you know what, I am going to get this 4 gold tile over here, because I mean 4 money is really good, and since I'm taking this one I can move on any track I want. I will go on the knowledge track, which will get me 1 knowledge in income every round, so that's really good. Alright, and so that was just fixing from the earlier round, but now let's go into the new round. It's the 3rd round, so we are going to, well, of course we're going to do this, the cleanup here. We're going to just turn this over. And now the new goal here is to make trading posts. Whatever we do, we will get 3 points during this round. And let's see. I think I'm the first player. I can't really remember who passed. I think I'm the first player. Alright, it doesn't really matter, just showing you how the game works. As you can see, as time goes by, these my tiles are warping here, but that's just because it's prototype again, once again. So let's do income then, and so I'll start with me. So I'll get my 4 money here, my 4 coins up to 7. I'll get 1, 2, 3 knowledge, which will bring me to 6. And let's see, then I will get, this I can use later on, I'll get 4 power rotation from my tile, my bonus tile for this round. That's 4 power rotation, like that. I can use them right away, that's good. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them, but I can do a bunch of different stuff. We have all these different items here that I can use. The new ones, the green ones, I'm going to explain them a bit quick here. They work in the way that, so if you pay these icy cubes to do them. And they work the same way as in Terra Mystica, the old. If you use one round, then you're going to put a marker on, then nobody else can use it and so on. But they are a bit special. Like this one means that you get 3 points, and then you get an extra point for every planet type you're on. So if you're on different types of planet, different colors, you will get more points. This one is an activation. These are sort of like the keys from Terra Mystica. If you make an alliance, you need to have 7 strength. In this game though, you don't need to. In Terra Mystica you had to have the sort of town had to consist of 4 buildings. Here it doesn't. It's just, it has to be 7 strength in total, and then you need to connect them because we're in space. So basically these could form an alliance, but then it would take a lot of satellites in between, which would mean a lot of power, because I have to give up, actually remove 1 power for each satellite to be connected there. Right now, I mean, it's the same system here. Right now I have, this one is 3, and those are 1. So right now I have 3, 4, 5 in strength. I need to get up to 7 to do an alliance. By the way, this one will increase that, so that would make it a 4 and so on. But that's why that's when you get these tiles. When you form an alliance, you will get one of these. It's an instant bonus, and it's also points and so on. And if I have one of those, I can activate it again. Let's say I have this one, which will give me a green cube and 8 points. Then I can do that once more if I pay 3 green cubes here. And this one means that I can take one of these tiles or one of the blue tiles. The blue tiles are a bit special. In order to take one of those, first of all, they don't have a frame, so they have to be inside one of these. You have to have one of the gray ones here first to be able to fit that blue tile in. Also, your marker here, like my red there, must be next to either on the 4th step or the 5th step in order to take that blue tile. And they are really cool bonuses, and also randomly placed. There's a bunch of them, so you get a lot of replayability that way. Okay, so back to what I was going to do. I was talking about these, and I had power, I could do one of these. But now it's time to also look at my income over here, where I'll get 1 knowledge from being up on that blue track, which is really cool. I really love that system where you can get income by moving on the cult tracks. So I'll get 1 more knowledge, like that. Then I'll also get 3 ore from down here, from having colonies out, of course. And I think that was my income. Let's not forget anything. I think that was my income. So now we'll go to Draco's income. And first of all, we start on his board. So let's start down here. He'll get 4 iron, 4 ore. I've been playing too many other games where there's iron. 4 ore, and then he'll get 3, because he has a trading post built, so he gets 3 coins. The 13. He'll get 1 knowledge from there, the side there. And so his tile gives him 4 coins as well. So it's up to 15 and 17. He has a bunch of money, but he doesn't have that much ore, so that could be a problem for him. Okay, so that was his income here, but remember, he also have income from over the tracks. So as a Terra Mystica player, this is easy to get, but over there, he will generate 2 gold and 1 power rotation. So let's give him that. And first of all, he'll get 2 gold, but as you can see, he doesn't have any power. So this is kind of bad planning for him. If I had paid more focus to that, he shouldn't have used it like this, perhaps. But so he doesn't have any power to rotate, which means he'll lose that effect. Okay, so now we are done with the income. Now we'll go to the Gaia phase. And in the Gaia phase, remember, all his power here comes back into bowl number 2. And since he is the Tyranner, they have the special function. He wants to send out ships all the time to terraform the purple planets into the Gaia, the green planets. I'm not really interested in doing that, because my power would go to bowl number 1. Also, as I mentioned earlier, once Drako gets his government building, his stronghold built, then he can get some bonuses when he moves that power back. So he's going to focus on getting this as soon as possible now. Okay, so that was the income phase, and we are ready to get going. And so, let's see, I'm the first player. And I am sort of also going for my government building, to be honest. Because that would give me... because I don't want to really colonize too much until I got to this one. Because once I have it and I colonize a new planet type, new color, I will get 3 knowledge right away. So I sort of want to hold on to spreading out too much until I got to this one. I think the standard really tactic for Gaiden is to go for this one first and then this one. But anyway, I want to show you different things. So here we go. I'm going to upgrade. And that fits, by the way, fits the objective of the round. To upgrade into trading posts, I'll get 3 points. So that fits in perfectly. And so, let's see. The problem is I don't have adjacency to Drako, so it gets so expensive. You have to pay 6 if you don't have adjacency to another player. And of course, this is a 2-player game. This game should really, I think, is really best at 3 or 4 players. I played it mostly at 4 players, where you get all this. There's so many people out there, so you're going to have adjacency pretty much all the time. And when someone else builds next to you, then you get to rotate power, but you have to lose points to do that. So it's a really good system, just like in Terra Mystica. Okay, so let's get one of these trading posts out. I'll have to pay 6 in money, so I'm pretty much broke. And then I'll have to pay 2 ore. And let's upgrade this little colony over here, like that. That means I'll get 3 points instantly because of the bonus for the round. So I'm pulling ahead here. And that was my action. Now Drako is probably want to do the same. Oh no, he already has this one though. Maybe he should just upgrade it then. By the way, I forgot something. It's so easy to forget things in games. In the Gaia phase, this should have been turned into a Gaia planet as well, like that. And Draco's ship is still here. His priest ship. They went on a missionary travel over there, we could pretend. Okay, so that's a green planet now, a Gaia planet. And so Drako, of course, he wants to build here. The problem is he doesn't have the range. No, he already has the range because it's already there. Sorry. Okay, so let's say he do that first. No, he'll do this first. This is mostly important. So He'll pay 6 gold. He has a bunch of money here, so there's no problem for him. So this goes to 0 and 2 from there. And it costs him 4. Oh, that's all of his ore, though. That's a problem. But now he has his government building or his stronghold, which means he will every round get 4 power rotation and a new power into bowl number 1, which is awesome. Alright, so let's put it here. And also, he could be starting to think about alliances, of course, because he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He has 7 already. Wow. I think maybe he would go for it then. Yeah, I think so. But that would cost him a lot of power. So that's a problem. It will cost him, because he has to connect these. So he would have to go 1, 2, 3, 4. These are not connected really, I guess. He needs to build here first. Well, he doesn't have all that power now anyway. He needs to get more power. And he needs ore to get more power, basically, because that's an action, not an action, it's a free action down here. You can transform ore into more power. But then again, he will get power from here, so in a few rounds he might be able to do that alliance. Okay, so that was Drako's turn. He built, and so it's my turn again. And I don't have the resources. That's the problem. I don't have the resources to build my government building. I will need 5 more cash and 3 more ore. I don't think that's possible, really, to pull off. I could get the money from the project over there. I could get the ore as well, but I don't know. It doesn't look like it's going to be able... I don't know. I mean, I could use this one for power rotation. But you know what? I think instead I will go for points and upgrade another one of these trading posts instead. But to do that, I need more resources anyway. Wow, this is a bit tricky. So, okay. Let's start with spending some knowledge. So I have 7, let's spend 4 of it to move up on one of the tracks. Maybe that can help me out, actually. I don't know. Yeah, it can help me out. If I go up here, I'll get 2 ore, which is great. And now I'm also next to this one, the blue one, so I could, the next time I get one of these bonus tiles, I could take a blue one instead. Put it inside one of these though, so it covers up whatever is here, which is not that great. And then I will get that one, which is an action to get 5 gold and a cube, which of course is better than this. It's even better than this. So maybe I'll do that pretty soon. Okay, I'll get 2 ore right away, which is what I needed. Like that. And then... yeah, I know what to do now. Okay, so it's Drako's turn. And I think Drako... He's really low on everything here. He only has a lot of money, that's his thing. He does have some power. I'm thinking Drako would like to... Yeah, now Drako wants to send a ship out so that the power goes to the Gaia zone and then goes back and then he gets stuff. So he'll spend all 6 power to send his priest somewhere. And remember, the ship is already here. If he sends it away, then he loses the benefit of having it here when he wants to build here. But the thing is, he doesn't have the range anyway, so I think he will just send it away. Oh, and here's another problem. Then where is he going to send it? He doesn't have the range. Oh, I should have done this. Oh, I should have done it now instead of doing it last round, but that's too late now. Okay, so he can't do that. This is tricky for him. I think Drako got a bit stuck here. I don't think he can do that much, to be honest. And as you know, you can transform stuff into other stuff basically, but not money. You can't spend money to get like a cube and so on. Okay, let's rewind a bit. Let's say Drako didn't spend the power because there's really no point. He can't send it anywhere. Poor Drako. It was not good for him. I mean, just look at him. He's a sad dragon right now, but it will figure it out in time, I think. So instead, I mean, he could sacrifice 3 power to it, but that's not worth it. He needs the power, you know. He needs to have it. You can also, if you spend 3 power over here, you can get 2 new power. Well, not spend, but sort of rotate. You spend it, and then you get 2 new. That's really cool. And that's something that Drako probably wants to do the next round if he can. You know what? I think Drako will pass. So once he passes, he'll get 1 point for each Gaia planet he's on, and he's on one of those at least. That one. That doesn't count because it's only a ship. He hasn't colonized it yet. But he'll get 1 point. And he needs to pick a new tile. Well, he'll take this one, of course, because then he'll get 2 new power. Plus the one from his government building in strongholds. We get 3 new power next turn. That's good, because then he can start sacrificing a bit and so on. So I'll take that. And so he's done. So it's my turn, and now I will spend 4 power here. No, before I do that, I will use this one to rotate 4 power, which means all 3 go in there. And then, yeah, I'll do it like that. And then I'll spend 4 power to get this one, which means I'll get 7 gold. So I'm up to 8. Then I'll spend 3 power down here, this action, to get 1 ore. And now I have enough money and enough ore to build my government building. So I'll build it for 4 plus 6. And it goes up here. And that means that now, well, I'll get the same thing as Drako here. I'll get 4 rotation and 1. This is a bit different on different factions, but we happen to have the same. 1 new power, but also now, when I colonize a new planet, I'll get planet type, I'll get 3 knowledge. That is so good. So from now on, I'm just going to go around trying to colonize, because remember, being above this line on the tracks gives you points. This is 4 points, that's 8 points, and that's 12 points. If I can get a lot higher on all of those tracks, then that's really going to help me in beating Drako in points. So that's the same thing, just like in Terra Mystica, but here, so it's not just being the first. It doesn't matter. I mean, even if Drako is here, he still gets 4 points, even if I'm ahead of him. So it's not really the same, but you both get points and you get effects as you go, and those effects are really what I think makes this game stand out. Besides Terra Mystica, I think this is a better game so far in the prototype. It's hard to say since I haven't seen the final product, of course, but so well made. I'm so impressed by this board and the modular board and all that. Okay, let's not do a review in the middle of the run through. So back to me. Can I do something more? I don't really think so. I'm happy with what I've done so far. Yeah, I am happy. I have this cube still, so I can get +2 temporary range, which means I can spread out here soon. I go for different planet types. Okay, so that was it. I think I will pass, and when I pass, I will get 4 points for each of these big buildings, right? That's 8 points to me. That's awesome. So I have both of them. So I'm really pulling ahead up to 28. And a new tile. Well, I think I'll just take this one then. And there's a bunch of these as well. You just choose a randomly 3 plus the number of players. Okay, that was it. And so we will clear here. We will flip this, go into the next round, and the next round we will get 2 points for every terraforming we do. Sort of like digging with this shovel there. So, okay, we want to do a bunch of that, and I will be doing that because I will be spreading out. So everything fits perfectly for me. I hope Drako can catch up as well here. Okay, so then it is time for the income. And so we'll take a look at my board. I'll get 4 coins. 1, 2, 3, 4 knowledge. That's cool. And remember, I get the knowledge from over there at the board. So that's even 1 more. And let's see, I'll get 4 rotations, so 4 of these go up there. I'll get the new power down here. You can choose in which order you want to do that, by the way, because it might affect how you rotate. And let's see, I'll get 1, 2, or just 3 ore though. That's my weak spot. I'm really low on ore. So that was my income, and we go to Drako. He'll get more ore though. He'll get from this one. So he'll get 2 new. He gets 3 new. Let's say now it's important which order he takes them. If he takes them first, then those will rotate. But now he's going to rotate first. So he'll rotate 4 in here, and then he'll take his 3 new. Because of the tile, remember, 2 and 1 there, so he'll get 3 new power, which is good for him because when he sends them to the Gaia phase, when he sends his ship out, he can take them from anywhere. He doesn't have to take them from this one. So okay, and then he'll get 5 ore. He'll get 1 knowledge, and I think that's it. Yeah. So okay. Let's get going. And so now Drako passed first, so Drako is the first player. I don't really have a first player marker here, so so Drako will do his thing first. And what is he going for? Well, he wants to get this done so he can send his priest somewhere else, or his ship. So let's do that. That costs him 2 gold and 1 ore. And then he gets a colony there, and his ship come home. And he has this little slots here for 3 ships. You can have the maximum of 3. And to get more, you need to move up on the purple track there. There you will get another one, and there the 3rd one. The thing is though, when you move up here, you also need to spend less power to send them away, which normally would be a good thing, right? The thing is though, Drako wants to spend power because then when he gets it back, he can transform it into things. He could of course send more than 1 ship, but then we come into, is there enough purple planets? Does he have enough range to go to all of them? So, okay, so that was Drako, and he built this one. Now it's my turn. I want to spread out as much as I can. But before I do that, should I? Yeah, before I do that, I'm going to start off with spending some knowledge. So I'll spend 4 knowledge to move on one of the tracks, and I'm going to move on this one, on the range track, which means I'll get 1 cube. That's the first thing that happens. The second thing that happens, next step, I'll get to 2 range. So it's Drako's turn, and let's see. Now he's going to. He has 4 power. Maybe he wants to. Yeah, I know what he's going to do. He is going to spend 4 power. He's going to throw away 1 power, sacrifice to get this one in there. Then he's going to spend all 5 power to do this action, which is 2 terraforming steps. And he wants to get to the yellow one, which means he needs 3 steps. But in that case, you can do sort of double action. He can do this action at the same time then. So he will use this 3 to make it into 3 steps. And that means, I mean, not like in Terra Mystica where you put these tiles out, like to indicate what terrain it is. Here you have to do it all at once, and then you just live there. So I like that because you don't have to have all these tiles all the time. Okay, so now that he can live here, he will put a colony there. That colony costs him 2 gold and 1 ore. And so he's now getting his alliance ready here, basically. So that was his action, and yeah, he did use 3 terraforming steps, so he'll get 6 points from that, like that. Okay, so now it's my turn, and let's see what I was planning. I think, yeah, I will use another 4 knowledge to move another step on these tracks, and now I will go up here and get range of 2. So that's really cool. Now I can fly further ahead. And so it's Draco's turn, and now let's see. He still haven't solved his issue with the range though. So that's a problem for him. I don't really think he can do it this turn either. No, I don't think so. So I think, should Drako pass already? I mean, he did build. Let's see, could he form an alliance? Because that could solve his problems. He would need 3, 4, 5. These are 3, this is 6. So he would need 1, 2, 3. No, he would only need 1, 2, 3, 4 power to do it. I think he will do it. He's going to do it. So when you form an alliance, it's the action number 4. You will spend the same amount of power, will remove it, as it takes to get. You need to have 7 strength in total, and the area here will. I'll use one of these. This is just to indicate that now this thing here is in an alliance. Now Drako has to spend 1, 2, 3, 4 power. You can take them from any bowl. And now he has formed an alliance. This is 3 in strength, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So he has an alliance. And what happens then is just like a town. Now he gets to pick one of these bonus tiles. But the special thing here is, in order for me, like I talked earlier about how I could get one of these blue tiles, right, and put it in one of my gray shaped frames. But in order to be able to do that, you have to have one of these first and use it. When you use it, you switch it over, it becomes gray, and now you can't use it again. So it's sort of like a key. It's basically like the key in Terra Mystica. It's the same if I want to go to the top of this track, I have to switch it. So if I want to do both of them, I have to have 2 of these alliance tiles, and I have to make 2 alliances basically. The bonus, by the way, of getting to that top is to get one of those tiles, so just randomly placed there. Okay, but now Drako, he needs to figure out. I think, yeah, he will do it like this. He will take this one, it will give him 6 points and 2 knowledge, and then he has it. So he'll get 6 points. So he's almost catching up to me. And he'll get 2 knowledge, which means now he can move up on the track to get more range for the next round. So it's my turn, and I do have the range, and now I'm going to start spreading out. So let's see. Where do I go first? I want to go to different types. That's how it works. I have 2 range, so I can go like here from there. So let's take a yellow one first. And remember, since I upgraded all over there, it only cost me 1 ore to go 1 step. So to put a colony here would cost me 1 ore first for the terraforming, and also that means I'll get 2 points, right, from the bonus of the round for terraforming that one. And then it's time to pay also for the actual colony, so that's 2 gold and 1 ore. And now I spread to a new type of planet, so I'll instantly get 3 knowledge because of my bonus. It's really cool. Okay, so that was my move. These doesn't affect me, these satellites. But I can't use the same ones, but it doesn't really matter that Drako has those satellites there. Okay, so it's Drako's turn. And now he has 4 knowledge. He will spend all 4 to move up here. And now he also has 2 range, which means it's much, much easier for him to get to those purple planets, like over here, over there. The sad thing is, though, he doesn't have 6 power now, otherwise he could have sent his ship right away, but he has to wait for the next round and get more of them. So, okay. My turn again. And let's see, I'm pretty low on ore. That's not good. But if I go to a... Oh, I can't make it work actually. I would need more ore to do it. because then I could go to the... Am I on the red? Yeah, I'm on the red already. It's only when I go to a new one that I get the effect. I would need to go over here to the brown one. That would cost me 2 or... Oh yeah, I can actually do this. Okay, so first let's do my special action of getting 4 rotation, like that. Then it's Draco's turn. And Draco is so close to being able to pull this off. He could spend 1 or to get another, down here in the right corner, he could get another power that way. But that would mean he would have 5. He needs 6. I don't think there's any way he can get 1 more. No, I don't think so. I think he will pass. He will have to wait a bit with his ship here. So he'll just pass. He'll take a new tile over here, of course. And so I think he wants the rotation because he really needs that. Also, he will get 4 points for having the government building out. So now it's back to me, and now I can just focus entirely on me, which is easier for my mind. Okay, so now I will sacrifice, and this is a bit crazy, but I will do it. I will sacrifice 4 power because things I will get new power anyway. And that means these 4 will move over here. I will use those 4 and do the action of taking 2 ore, like that. And I'll get 2 ore. And now I have enough, I think. For the brown planet, I need 2 ore, like that, to terraform it. That's 2 steps, and that means I'll get 4 points as well. And then I will go for putting my colony there as well, which will take 2 gold and 1 ore. And since it's a new planet type for me, I'll instantly get 3 more knowledge. So good. And then I'll use 4 knowledge to move on one of the tracks. I think I want to get more income, basically. Because I can't move on at the top there, because I need one of these alliance tiles then to do that. So I think I want to make an alliance next time around, which means I should have probably not have sacrificed that power. That might have not have been so smart, but you know what, I'll do this. I think I forgot Draco's income again, so I'll put him up 2 gold, 1 rotation, because I think I keep forgetting this. Maybe I'll remember it now that I have it myself as well. So I'll go up there, so we both get that income every round. Because half of the game is still to go. So okay, so then I think I'm done, right? I can't do that much more. I do have some cubes, but I want to save them for when I want more range to go and find all the different planet types and so on. If soon as well, then I need to pay one of these because I don't have a ship there. Okay, so I think that was it. I will pass. I will get a new tile. Let's see what I am going for then. Well, actually, then I can take this one, because then I can get more power and I need to form the alliance. That works out nicely. And let's remove these. And then we are ready to go into the next round after we have flipped this one. And now the next goal is to make an alliance. If you do, then you will get 5 points this round. So that could work out perfectly for me. So let's see, a new round, and we have income, of course. So let's start with that. So I'll get 3 new power. I do get rotation. Do I want to take the rotation first? Yeah, I guess so. I'll take the 4 rotation first. Then I'll get the 3 new power. Makes sense. Oh, I think so. Then I'll get 1, 2, 3. I'll get 4 ore. I'll get 3, 1 from over there. 4 new knowledge. I'll get 2 money from over there, and I'll get 1 rotation. Yeah. And then I get 4 money there. That's 8. And I think that was it. Yeah. Okay, so easy to forget things. And so Drako, sorry, he'll get 2 gold and 1 rotation from over there. He'll get 4 rotations, so he'll go 2, 4. And then he'll take his new power from here. And he gets 6 ore. That's looking good. 1 knowledge. And from this tile he'll get 4 rotation as well. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So that looks really good for Drako now. He has a bunch of stuff he can do. So that was it for the income, and let's go. And Drako passed first, so he's still the first player. And I think what he will be going for is, let's see, he has his alliance. And now he can't, these are in an alliance. He can't form a new alliance using these. So this little guy over here is all alone. He's not in the alliance, and he can't connect to it either. He has to form a new one. So I think Drako, what are you going to do? What are you doing in space, Space Dragon? He wants Gaia planets, of course. He wants to live on more of these. Because that's an endgame goal as well, right? That's an endgame goal, to live on as many of those as possible. And remember, he has 5 powers. You want to get 1 more power as well. So he can send his ship out. Well, let's see, he has 5 power. Maybe we could do something fun over here then. Should he get... I mean, he has a bunch of stuff now. I kind of think he wants knowledge, because he's sort of behind on the tracks. So, and he's generating a good amount of ore now. And he doesn't really want, no, but he needs a green cube actually. He can't get it that way. I think he wants to go for one of these sanctuary or these shrines, so he can start getting the tiles and all that stuff. So I think actually now he will spend 4 power to get 2 more ore. Yeah, because then he can spend, this is a free action, he can spend an ore to get a new power in here, so he can send the ship out. It's also a free action to spend this to get 1 gold, so that was Drako's turn. Now it's my turn, and what am I going for? Let's see. I want to make an alliance, that's my goal, I think. Yeah. That is my goal. So, oh, I forgot something. When I built this one, that was 2 away from Drako. That was adjacency, so Drako would have gotten a rotation there. Now it's too late to fix that, but just so you know, this is adjacent because it's two spaces away from each other. So if Drako upgrades here, if I upgrade, then we will get that effect. I want to go to a blue planet, of course. I want to get more planet types. So, okay, let's do that. So in order to do that, I need to spend 2 ore for the terraforming, 2 gold, and 1 more ore to put down my colony there. That means I'll instantly get, that's a new planet type for me, so I'll get 3 more knowledge. So that was my action, and now it's Drako again. And Drako will upgrade. And now he will upgrade over here because it's cheaper for him. So he'll make a trading post, and he'll do it here. And then because he has adjacency, it only costs him 3 gold instead of 6, but it still costs him 2 ore. And now I'll get 1 power for free. Power rotation, that is. You can't say, in Terra Mystica you could say I'll get a power. That meant a rotation. But here you can't say it because getting a power is getting a new one in. You have to say rotation. Okay, so that happened. Drako upgraded, and he's planning to go all the way, if he can, to the sanctuary, of course. And I could get the second sanctuary. I don't have a more tile for it, a thing for it, but I'll have to improvise them because there's 2 of them. So I can also get this one. Okay, so it's my turn. And I want to get the Gaia planet, so I get a new type. I have 2 in range. I need to spend a cube to build there, because I don't have a ship there, but I don't need to terraform it. So I'll spend 2 gold and my last ore in order to put a colony there. And that means, again, I am adjacent to Drako, so Drako can get 2 power rotation, but he has to pay with 1 point Does he want that? No, he doesn't. He's going to send these over to the Gaia phase anyway, so he doesn't want to give up a point. But that's how the adjacency works. Okay. So now I got a new planet type, of course, so I get 3 more. I'll max out on knowledge, and I can move so much on the tracks there, and it's going to be so fun. Okay, so it's Draco's turn. And I guess he'll just take this next step, I guess, and he'll do this one. He'll upgrade to this shrine here. So that costs him 5 gold and 3 ore. 1, 2, 3. You get this. And he replaces his trading post over here. And like that. And once again, I'll get 1 power rotation for free because he built something close to me, adjacent to me. And when he did that, well, he's going to get more knowledge this way. But also, he's affecting this one, which means he will get to pick a bonus type for the first time. So I think what is most important for Drako? Let's go over these tiles a bit. This is just income, of course, of gold and knowledge. This is income of money. This is 7 points straight away. This is the action that I have. I get the rotation there. This is making the buildings sort of worth more power, which means it's easier to form an alliance. This is just getting 1 ore and 1 cube. Kind of boring, 1 time. This is a bit fun. This is every time you put down a colony on a Gaia planet, you get 3 points. That could be interesting for Drako. Because remember, he's going to settle both there and there, for sure. I think over there as well. So that could be something for him. Maybe over here even. That could be something for Drako. It could be a bunch of points for him. Or he could go for this one. That is like every time you get, or no, not every time. Right now you will get 1 knowledge for each planet type you're on. So that's just good if you're already spread out. This one is to get a ore and a rotation in income. He doesn't really need that. I think he needs rotation. He will go for this one. Yeah, he will do it because it's so important for him to get some rotation going. He's really low on that. So he got that tile. I'll get one of these little markers to put on it when he uses it. And now it's gone, of course, because we're only 2 players. There's 2 more if you were 4 players. And since he chose that one, he gets to move on any track he wants. That's why he took it as well, because that could be really good for him. And so I think he will move up here. He will go up there, and he will get one of these cubes, which is really nice for him. Also, he passed the line there. He'll get 3 rotation right away. And don't forget, now his marker there is worth 4 points. Because once you pass over that line, now it's worth 4 points. If he keeps going, it gets more and more. Okay, so that was his action, and yeah, he has that shrine over there. So it's my turn, and let's see, I want to keep spreading, but I don't have any more ore. So I think I will have to sort of cool down on that. I've done a lot of things this round anyway, but I will spend a lot of knowledge. So I will start out, I'll spend 4 knowledge. And where do I want to move? And the problem for me is that I still don't have an alliance. You know what? No, should I? No, I think I'll get some income, because that's always good. So I'll move up here, where I'll get a bunch of income. I'll get ore, I'll get gold, and I get rotation. Okay. Then it's Draco's turn, and let's see, does Drako want to go straight for this one now? No, he can't. He doesn't have the ore for it. No, now it's time for Drako to, I think, to build on another Gaia planet. He has 2 in the range, so he can build over here. And that will not cost him any terraforming, but he has to pay one of these cubes to get access to the Gaia planet. He also has to pay 2 gold and 1 ore, and he can put a colony there. I already did. Okay. So that was Drako. We could actually do that again. Yeah, that's good. You could take this one as well. And then once he starts having those, he wants to have this type, so he gets points every time he passes for each one of those. I mean, he has 4 of them. He has 3 now. Okay. So it's my turn, and I think I'll just spend knowledge. That's what I'm doing now. So I'll spend 4 more knowledge. And now I'm going to move up here once again. I want to get even more income. I'll get 3 irritation for that. So I'm actually getting into here, this zone now. I can start using them as well. And then it's a Drako. And yeah, he'll get that last one. So he'll go over here. That will... No, he needs a cube to do that. Okay, so he can't do that. Okay. Oh, I forgot. Okay. So now, instead, Drako will send out his ship. So he'll spend all his 6 power to send out his little priest ship. It's not a priest ship, it's just that it's priest, yeah. And he can go here or here. By the way, he did build there. I should get the rotation for that as well. I keep forgetting because that's adjacent. And now he'll send this guy out. I'll just send him out here. And so next time around, he will get a lot of good effects there. You will see. Okay, so it's time for me, and now I will once again spend 4 knowledge to move 1 step up the tracks, and now I will go here because I want to get more range as well in time, and I'll get 1 cube like that. And since I passed over there, I'll get 3 rotation, which is perfect because now I have 7 here. And then it is Draco's turn, and I think he will pass. Yeah, he will pass. He's already done everything he wants to. Now that he passes, though, he will get 4 points because he has a government building. And now he will take this one, which will bring him a bunch of points the next time around. And then it's me. And now, first of all, he passed, so it's just me. So let's see, what do I need with those 7? Yeah, I could do that. Yeah, because I'm pretty low on... Yeah, let's do that. Let's get some money. So I'll spend 4 to do this action, get 7 bucks. And then I'll spend, still have 3, so I'll spend those 3 to do this action, which will give me 2 new power into the 1 bow. So there we go. Really nice. And now I will form an alliance. And I don't want to connect all of my empire because I only need 7, right? I don't want to waste anything. So let's see, 1, 2, 5, 6, 7. Then I could keep these guys. Or here I could do 3, 6, 7. No, I want to keep these guys alone so I can form a second alliance here or something. So let's do the alliance like this. Put the marker there, and so let's do it like this. So that's 1 in between there, 1 satellite. That's 1, 2, 5 connected now. 1, 2, 3. I can't use Draco satellites, so I have to put one of my own there, and then there. So that's 4 plus 3, that's 7, and I have an alliance. And so I'll get to pick one of these tiles. And I could go for the 12 pointer here. The thing with the 12er is that it doesn't do anything else. You just get 12 points. And I want to be able to have a green tile that I can flip to get up to the top there, of course. So instead, but now I'm kind of low on power. Maybe I should get some more. I just got a bunch of gold, so I don't need that. I have cubes. You know, I will do this one. 8 points and 2 new power. So 8 points is 42. I'll get 2 new power in here. You want to have a bunch of these so you can rotate and so on. And oh, now I don't have the knowledge, of course. Maybe I should have done this in the other order, so I could have moved up there. Anyway, I'm not playing perfectly tactically, of course, here. So instead now I will do my rotation, so I get 4 rotation up here. And something I was thinking about doing. I don't have any ore, so I can't do that. Oh, by the way, that was what I was thinking about. Once I did an alliance, I will get 5 bonus points. I knew there was something I missed there. So 47 then. Oh, nice. Okay, but I think that's it for me as well. So I will pass and I will turn in this and take another one. And in Terra Mystica you put gold on those that aren't taken, but you don't do it here. There's no gold in hand anyway. I'll take this one again. That's rotation and that's 8 points because I have both those big buildings out. Okay, and so we remove all these markers to make them fresh again. And also this one will be flipped and we go into the last round. And this one you will get 2 points for moving up the cult track, I was almost calling it, but this tracks here. Okay, yeah, so let's go. Let's do income. So in income I'll get, let's see in which order I want to do this. I'll take the 4 rotation here first, which is 2, 4. Then I'll take that 4, which is 4 over there. Then I'll get my new one down here. I have to do this in the right order here. I'll get 4 gold. I'll get 3, 5 ore. From over there, well, let's see first. I'll get 3 knowledge from over here. From over there, I'll get another knowledge, right? And I'll also get, so there I get the knowledge, and there I'll get a bunch of stuff, ore, money, and rotation. I don't really need more rotation, but okay. Well, I could do that. Okay, so I'll get 1 more knowledge, which is good. I'm up to 4 now. I will be able to go to the top of that track. And I will get 1 ore, 3 money, and 3 rotations, so that's 1, 2, like that. Okay, this is looking good. Okay, and then we go to Draco's income. So Draco will get, he gets a bunch of ore. 3, 6, that's up to 8, that's looking good. He gets 4 money from his tile over here. So that's up to 8 as well. He'll get 2 knowledge. And he'll get rotation, but he doesn't have anything to rotate because he's keep doing this. And the Gaia phase comes after the income phase. So he's sort of missing out a bit there, but he does get 1 new, and that can rotate like that. And from over there he'll get 2 more gold. And yeah, another rotation that he doesn't need. Okay, and now we're done with that, so now we go to the Gaia phase. And now this is nice for Draco. I finally get to show this in the last round. You can do this much quicker if you're playing differently. So now all of these come back, and since he put 6 back, he gets to choose from this chart what he wants from it. And he needs a cube, right? Yeah, he does. So he'll take, it's 4, he'll take a cube, and then 2 gold. So that was it for the income. And now we will start playing, and Draco passed first again, of course, so it's Draco to act first. Oh yeah, in the Gaia phase this will turn green as well, so now this planet is there. So he'll just start, because he doesn't have to spend a cube here because he has his ship there. He'll start by putting a colony there for just 2 gold and 1 ore, and the ship comes back. That's his first action. Now it's my turn, and let's see. I think I'll just start with this fun thing here. So I'll spend 4 knowledge to move on one of the tracks, and I'll move up all the way up here, which means I'll get 12 points for being there. Also, when I do that, I have to flip one of these, so now I can't use it again. But as I get up there, my bonus is that I get this tile. So I'll get 6 points. And I'll get 2 knowledge. And now I have a new green tile, so now I can take that one and flip this one. So that's a really cool combo there. Okay, so that was my move. Not bad at all. And so it's Draco again, and Draco will keep expanding. So he will send his last colony out here, which will cost him a cube to land, and then it will cost him 2 gold and 1 ore. And that is really nice for him, because now he will get, what, 5 points when he passes. That's cool. Okay, and then it's my turn again. And now I want to build, yeah. So I want to upgrade I want to upgrade over there, I guess. So I will upgrade this one. It only cost me 3 because I'm adjacent to Drako. That cost me 3 gold and 2 ore. And Drako can get 2 rotation for 1 point. And I think he will take that actually. So take 2 rotation. He has to go down 1 point though. Okay, and so I have done that. And now it's Draco's turn. By the way, I did move on the track, which means I should get 2 points from that as well. I'm really pulling ahead here on the points. I'm at 55 and Drako is at 30. Okay, and so now Draco's turn. I think now he wants to get this big guy out. Yeah, he wants to do that. So he'll upgrade this one, which means you have to pay 6 gold and all of his ore. That's 6 ore to get this one out here. Oh, here, sorry. And that means I'll get total of 1, 2, 3 power rotation for 2 points if I want to, but I don't want to because I'm already full there now. Okay, and now Drako, he has to choose here. Does he want to be able to get a cube or does he want to get 2 power income? But this is the last round, there's no point for him to getting income. So now he gets the special action of being able to get a cube, which will actually help him out here. Okay, and so because he was acting on this, he gets to pick a bonus tile. And in order to catch up, I think Drako will take the 7 points because he really needs it to try to catch up to me now. So he'll get 7 points up there. And it's the last round. I mean, otherwise it's more fun to take one of the income and all that stuff. But okay, and then it's my turn, and now I will go for. I will go for my another shrine, which is 5 and 3, so 5 money and 3 ore, and I can upgrade my trading post here into a shrine. And when I do, Drako can get 3 power rotation for 2 points, but he doesn't want to spend points now. That wouldn't be good. And because I built that, that means I did something here right. Once again, I get a bonus tile. But this time I won't take one of the gray ones, I will take the blue one up here. Because I'm next to it. You have to be on the fourth or fifth step in order to be able to take it. But I'll take it, this one. And when I do, I have to place it somewhere in a frame. But I'm not going to get any more income anyway, so I'll put it there. And now I have an action that I can use this round to get a cube and 5 gold. So that's kind of cool. So that was it, and there's only one of those. They are unique. So that was my action. I built that building and so on, and now it's Draco's turn. And Drako could use some ore actually. Because I mean, it's the last round, there's no point in him sending a ship away. So with 5... yeah, he will actually do that. So he'll sacrifice 1 power to be able to get the one there. He'll spend the 4 to do this action over here where he gets 2 ore. Like that. And then it's my turn. And I have a bunch of power. I want to get a new type of planet as well. Let's see, am I on the white? No, I don't think so. I'm on the blue one. Yeah, the white and black are still there. But then I would need more ore. Drako just took that ore thing. That wasn't good. So if I want to go to the white, let's see over here. Then I need to have 3, I need to have 4 ore. That's going to be hard to pull off. I don't think I can do that actually. That was a bit sad. No, I can do it actually. Okay, so let's do this. I'll spend 3, I'll rotate 3 to get 1 ore, that's a free action. I'll rotate 3 more, because Drako already took the ore thing over there, so to get another ore. Then I'll do this action, which is getting 5 coins and 1 cube. And that was my action, but now I can do the free action of spending 1 cube to get another ore. So now I can pull it off. Okay, but now it's Draco's turn. And Drako, he can't really do that much. Can he get the knowledge somehow? Well, I can do this. He can do his action of rotating 4, like that. Yeah, okay, that was his action. Now it's my action. And I was trying to get to the white, yeah. So now I'll go to the white with the colony up here. That will cost me 3 terraforming, like that. It's just 1 each. And then it will cost me 2 gold and another, no, 1, 2, I was on 4. 1, 2, 3, and then another ore to get to put that colony out there. And since it's a new planet type for me, I get 1, 2, 3 knowledge. So back to Drako, and he wants to get another green one, I just remembered. So he'll spend 2 gold, 1 ore. He's totally broke now. But he doesn't, no, he doesn't have any, more colonies. He used all his colonies. In order to do that, he would have to upgrade first, and there's no way he can do that. Okay. Yeah. I mean, he can do this action to get the cube. And then it's my turn again. And now I think... Yes, now I'm going to do something fun. I'm going to use an action here that I haven't showed you yet. I'm going to use this action, which is pay 2 cubes to get 3 points plus 1 point for each planet type I'm on. So I'm on, let's see, I'm on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'll get 7, I'll get 10 points in total, that's awesome. So 65, wow. That's a really strong move here at the end. And so it's Draco's turn, and he doesn't have any colonies, that's the problem. And there's no way he can get that fixed either, really. So I don't think he can do that much more. I mean, he can just for fun, he'll spend his 6 power to send his ship out over here, just because it's fun. It doesn't really give him any points or anything. Okay, and it's back to me. And I don't have that much else I can do. I can get 4 rotation. Yeah, I can get 4 rotation like this. Then I can sacrifice 2 to get 2 more down there. It's not really going to do anything, I think. But... And Drako will pass. He is done. There's nothing else he can do, really. You will get, for every 3 of these, you will get 1 point in the end as well. So you can just save some stuff at the end. And so... well, you get 3 points for every coin. You get 1 point for every 3 coins you have, but you can transform knowledge and so on into coins down here. Okay, so now I'll spend my 4 knowledge and do my last move on the tracks, and now it's all about the points. So it's the same regardless of where I go. I can just go here. I will have a range of 3 now, and I will get 4 more points because I'm up there. And I think that was it. I don't think I can do anything more. So now we'll go to the scoring. And we'll start with that thing here with, so I have 13, 14, I can use these to get 3 more, so that's 17. I'll get 3 points from that. I did forget something, I just remember. I'll get 3 points from that, 1, 2, 3. Also, I did pass, so I got 8 points from passing there. So that's 76 all the way over there. Drako also passed, so he gets 1 point for every Gaia planet he's on, and that's 6, so he'll get 6 points. And then he has a total of, let's see, the cube is counted, that's 1, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, so he'll get, I actually got him 5 points by the way earlier, not 3. So 8, he'll get 2 points. That. And now we do the scoring here. So first of all, we'll take a look at these over here, where this one will give me 12 points. This will give me 8. So that's 24 in total. So that's 22. That's 102. Drako will only get 4 points. He's only on one of those tracks. Then we'll take a look at the endgame goals. Oh, I should have gotten 2 more points from this. Actually, I went here up on the tracks in the last round. And here, being on the most Gaia planet, well, that's Drako, of course. He'll get 18 points. So that's 67. And in a 2-player game, there is no second place really. Being on the most areas, though, then we have to check who is on the most areas. Drako is 3, 4. I'm on 1, 2, 3, 4. So we split that. So that's 9 points each. So I'll get 9 more, which brings me to 13. And Drako gets 9 more, which brings him to 75. So I win 113 to 75. So it's really hard to tell anything from these scores because these aren't balanced out yet. They are going to be fixed a bit more, of course, before release. And also playing 2-player at once is really hard in this game. So I'm not playing perfect tactics and all that and so on. So also I think this game is really best at 3 players or 4. But you can play it as a 2-player game. It's okay as a 2-player game, which is really fun, which Terra Mystica wasn't. So there we go. That was a long run through, but I wanted to make a full run through because I just love this game. This is so cool. Gaia Project, the follow-up game to Terra Mystica. It comes from Feuerland and it's going to be released, I'm not sure, but I think on SN or at least somewhere here in the autumn of 2017. So I really look forward to that and I hope you do as well. I hope you have enjoyed this run through. If you stay with me all the time, please like the video down there. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't. You just press the red button down there and tell me in the comment section what you think about this run through and what you think about the channel. If you have any ideas, any suggestions and so on. Thank you so much for watching and have a great evening or morning or whenever you're watching this. Bye bye.
Board Games with Niramas is sponsored by Alara Games in Sweden.